team, TC here. I'm sick today. So from this point on, this video is going to be narrated by my lovely wife.
Hi everyone. So as TC said, he's not feeling very well today. He's got a sore throat. So he has asked me to take over the intro and the middle of this video. So let's see how good I do, eh? Alright, so one thing I didn't know when I first started playing SCUM was that when you get hit by an enemy multiple times, you can just click the health up the top and it'll tell you what part of your body's been hurt. So let's go aggravate this zombie and see what happens. Pow, pow. See, now we can click on health and we can see what part of our body's hurt, which is the red part. Cool. Now let's run on over and see if we can find another zombie, and let's do this again. So we see another one. Let's aggravate him. Cool. You can see every time he hits, what part of the body goes red, which is where he's injured. Now we kill him. Cool. Let's run away and get somewhere safe. Perfect. Just in there will do. Let's close the door. Alright, now let's open up our health screen and see what we can see. So when you're trying to treat a wound, you don't actually need to select one bandage at a time. You can select multiple bandages to treat the injury. Now, depending on the amount of bandages you select, it can actually heal your injuries faster. So as you can see, the red is going down faster. Great. Now that our boy is healed, let's have a look at the health screen again and see what we have to do. So as you can see, even though his injuries are gone away, he's still contaminated. So I didn't know this, but garlic is a really good antibiotic and it can help to decontaminate the wound. Alright, so the next thing we're going to talk about is how to manipulate our weapon. So you can range if you have a scope. Certain weapons allow you to change your sight picture, and you can also adjust the windage on the rifle. So to do this, you can go to options, controls, you can go left and right for the vehicle and weapon, and then depending on what you want to choose, so we're going to go for the weapon, you can see all of the changes you can make. Cool. Now I have a spear in my hand. By pressing the G button, I can throw whatever is in my hand. Let me show you. Cool, look at how far that went. But if you go to the action bar and press the hand, cool. Now even if you have something else in your hand, like this M1 rifle, you can still throw the item that you picked. Cool, there's our smoke grenade going. And ta-da! Yes, purple! Cool, so it turns out that my husband purposely picked purple because I'm a girl. Cool, so let's rock and roll to the next thing. So certain firing weapons have different firing modes. So we've got a zombie up ahead, and we're going to use full auto mode here in the VHS. Cool, now if we shift and left click to change the mode, we can put this into single shot. And as you can see, I just took out that zombie with a single shot mode. Cool, so using these different firing modes can allow you to be more effective in combat. Cool, so you can see I'm going between single shot and full auto. Now I've got a weapon with a bayonet on it, so let me show you what damage I can do with a bayonet. So there should be a zombie somewhere. There he is, hiding in the bushes. So you can stab him with the bayonet by pushing the middle button on your mouse. And this way we've made no noise. So now it can happen that not everyone has a bayonet. So even if you don't, you can still use the middle button to buy you some time. See, look, then look. So we're knocking him in the head a little bit. So the button in the middle of your mouse has a lot of purposes, well, a lot of uses actually. So I've got a bow and arrow in my hand now, and I can use the middle button to punch any of the zombies. Cool, I'll just wait for these guys to come at me. So punch, and then I can, you know, it buys me some time. And now with this zombie that's coming from far away, it's actually given me time to draw back my arrow and shoot it. So next up, we're going to talk about cooking and recipe books. Now I half think my husband put this in here because I'm female, and I'm pretty sure he likes my cooking. So, if your character perfectly cooks a meal, they will remember that recipe forever. Cool, so let's talk about the next thing, decontamination. So as you can see, I am in front of the stream. So if you have contaminated wounds or clothing, you can use a bar of soap, and then you can go and stand in the water like this, and you can press wash all, right click and then wash all, and it will wash that dirty object of the contamination. Cool, now you can cut that clean cloth or piece of clothing, and now you have clean rags. Cool, now using a strong spirit such as Kikmavaka to disinfect these wounds, not these wounds, to disinfect the rags, you can now use these disinfected clean rags when you get hurt. So a contaminated and dirty rag or a contaminated and dirty item depends how infected your wounds will be. And obviously we don't want to use something, you know, contaminated to clean our wounds, otherwise it's not really going to do a job, and then we're just going to be down gear. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. I've covered as much as I can to help a newbie player. Let me know if I did a good job. If I didn't, don't say it. Okay, let me be in my little delusional world that I did a great job. But if you do want to hear any more from me, just let us know, or let TC know, and he might be able to chuck me in another video.